1 Tetris. I'm sorry, Sky, I don't know what you're talking about when you ask me what I'm doing. Is something happening? I'm not sure. Am I missing something? Oh, goodness. Sorry, I forget it. Okay, yeah, no problem. Just a little bit worried that perhaps something's wrong with my audio or something. How's the music volume? Is it okay? Guessing it's good. Oh, yeah. Why am I still getting noises from the overlay group? Weird. I have it invisible, but it's still making the noise for some reason. Well, anyway, look at that. 73,000 for both players. Some burns needed for Masy. Music doesn't seem to be playing right now. Tris guy looks like teriyaki. Okay. Yeah, I don't want to turn up the music too loud, but it should be playing. I see the desktop audio dancing up and down. Oh, misdrop there from Dan on the left side. 122 to 100. Two wonderful players here. Got it too quiet. Huh. Interesting. The music's too loud. Okay. Yeah, I just had turned it up because Kai said she could not hear it at all. I was like, maybe it's too quiet. Okay, your phone audio is weird. Gotcha. Okay, is the music volume better now? 1 Tetris lead in favor of Dan here. Also slightly ahead in lines. No, it's all good. It's better to have the music a little bit too loud. Because you, well, I mean, I wasn't like doing it because of you. It was just more, that's information. If someone says it's too quiet, then I'm like, oh, good. I know now that it's probably too quiet. But yeah, I'm not just going to change the stream for any one person. Don't worry. I'm not like going out of my way or anything. Kafka's has hearing problems. Sure. B-Kid says it's too perfect. Sure. 291 to 197. Now 100,000 point lead for Dan all of a sudden because Masy got caught in a dig and Dan just kept scoring. Well, this player's absolutely cracked. Again, played them in the Classic Tetris Wars team tournament clash. I'm on a team with Masy. Masy's really good. Scored what, like back 4 back max outs, or at least back 3 back from what I recall. It was Dan versus Miles in the top seat, and me versus Sidnev in the second seat, which is kind of funny. Felt like a bit mismatched. Like, would have been better if it was Sidnev versus Miles and me versus Dan. My team managed to win, which was nice. We've got 406 Dan, 321 Masy. Masy's ahead in lines as well. So certainly game number 1 has Dan in control here. Kafka's cat needs CC because of the hearing problems, and Sky replies, well, luckily, we got Challenger Circuit right here in front of us. I wonder in the chat, friends, tell me, I joked about playing both streams at the same time. Is anybody actually doing that? I'm curious. You are? That's amazing. Sky, Ament. Well, yeah, you're on mobile, right? Can't really do that. Approaching transition, 122 lines for both players, 110,000 point lead for Dan coming up on transition. Masy hits transition with 484. Dan hits it with 595. Oh, goodness. Dangerous lead here. And Dan, the roller, has only more of an advantage here on 19. You sometimes wonder. Yeah, there's no wondering. It's well established. It's seeding. You qualify at the beginning of the month, and then the seed order. So we see the 4th seed versus the 13th seed. Those players are equal distances from the top and the bottom of the bracket. An easy way to tell is if it's a 16-player bracket, the sum of the first round opponent seeds will be 17. So 4 plus 13 is 17. That is how you know. Me putting in work today. Yeah, I've been trying to wean myself off restreaming lately. Oh, misdrop there from Dan. Um, 672. Masy suddenly in the lead. Dan has a desperate dig. Misdrops the bar, and he's done. Masy takes game number 1. Sounds complex. It's not that complex. I mean, it's... yeah, I mean, you just... It's better than random, right? Because it just ensures that, you know, like the best players have the best chance of getting to the finals. If you randomly seed, then you could have a situation where, like, the 1st and 2nd seed going against each other and then knock each other out. And anyway, Masy takes game 1. Let's get those hearts posted up here. All right, with the seed, take the first 2 digits, put those up by 1 each. And let me know when you're ready. So this would be 5B. Ready and ready. Both are ready. Game number 2, coming down the flu. Merry Christmas to you. In 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Yeah, like I was saying, NGC, like, I wasn't going to do any restreaming today. I was just going to chill. You know, like with real life responsibilities beginning to ramp up and my love of restreaming having waned lately, I figured it's a good time to, you know, let other people who are eager to do these super streams take over. But then just in one day, it's like, all right, we need the playoff. Someone's got to stream that. No one was available. And then no one is available for this this bracket either. And I was like, you know what? I haven't done a super stream in a while. Sounds fun. There was a really weird burn Masy could have done. There was a really weird burn. Oh my gosh. What is it? Someone's wandering across the camera. And Dan's in a dig. Masy's in a dig. 52,000 to 54,000. I have no idea what happened there. Oh, Masy's clean. Open for a Tetris. Dan's going to have to keep digging here, though. Oh, goodness. Dan in such a situation here. Tried and failed to say off stream, right? Dan has cleaned up, open for a Tetris. $148 for Daniel Victor Weller. And $248 for Masy. So about 100,000 point lead in favor of the Frenchman. Oof, another little dig here for Dan. Bit of a suffer game there for the Brit. We got 281 Dan, 400 for Masy. Oh, and suddenly a storm of weird pieces. Z-spin or a T-tuck is needed to solve that structure. There's the T, there's the tuck. Masy having to dig. Golly, 100,000 point lead still. Poor Dan can't catch a break here. Nice center well Tetris there for Dan. 414, Dan 525. Masy. Oh goodness. Dan's a bit ahead in lines as well. Boom, Tetris for Dan there. This lead's only widening for Masy at 120,000 point lead now. Ooh, nice single there for Dan. Oh, Masy missing the Z-spin. Z-spin? S-spin? Whatever. Who's counting? Mizzy, what? And hello, Sadef. Welcome in. 647 Dan, 652 Masy. Suddenly this this game's a lot closer. Masy's been digging quite a bit. Veering toward the kill screen now. 8-17 Dan. 8-18 Masy. And Masy also a full level back here. Oh, Masy. Oh, suddenly digging up high. Nice burn and a Tetris. 924 to 919. Dan's going to need kill screen, but could max this out. Good thing Masy has the pace lead here, as the hyper tapper has much less of an advantage. Dan's in full line out mode here. Dan, I think, is a classic line out player. Masy hits transition with a Tetris. A32. Dan at 982 is a few lines back still. Masy's still going here at the clean stack. Both players lining out. Much higher stakes here for Masy. Misdrop matters a whole lot more. It's already really deadly for Masy here. Oh, the flat burn. Beautiful. Oh my gosh, Masy. Oh no, that doesn't burn. A50. 1,050,000 top out score. Dan needs A51. Oh no, but Dan has some burns to do. A few lines. No, the left side. No way. Oh my. 1,020. 1,020 points. Masy takes the second heart by a hair's breadth. Oh my gosh. That's a single, roughly. Yeah, it's a single. Yeah, there's your video title, exactly. You're welcome, Pumpy. Kill streak with chat matters on God, Masy. Well played there. That was amazing. Oh, yeah. Was it that close, Dan? Oh, I think I vaguely recall that happening. I don't have a good match memory. I don't specifically recall that. Matches for me are generally just a ball of vague stress. Killscreen Demon. So true, Curie. That was unreal. 19 lines into the kill screen. Masy better than Masy. True, Captain. So true. Yeah, forget Monthly Tetris. Monthly Tetris 2 is where the action is. YouTube, hello, it's me, Sasha. I bet you're watching this on YouTube. I'm Xenophilius, aka Sasha. I'm hosting this. Follow Monthly Tetris 2. We got some cool stuff happening over there. All the big name Masters matches will always happen on the main channel. But this channel's cool too. There's all sorts of wonderful wonderful players and unexpected things happening. Of course, this match normally would be played on the main channel, but we already have a bracket that was pre-scheduled on the main channel, so we just put it on the second one. Hard to schedule. Sometimes you gotta schedule 2 brackets at the same time. So the next match, or the next seed will be, I think, 6C. True, you can say swears here. Absolutely. Yeah, we're not, this is not a partnered channel. We can do that. Dan's gonna go and shake off some kill screen troubles. Was that a... Hold up, Dan? Was that an adjustment? Dan, did you just Corian adjustment? On kill screen? You legally have to tell me if you Corian adjusted on kill screen, or if that was just like a default placement that happened to create it. Okay, just like, okay, I was like, bro, are you that cracked? Holy crap. Okay. You are that cracked, but you just it was not an adjustment. Okay. We're ready. It's a ready and a ready. Let's get going. In 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Yeah, I don't know how people adjust on kill screen. I think I've ever done one adjustment on kill screen. Made a spot for an L piece. Oh, yeah, we got Sidnev in the chat. Hello. Sidnev, hi. Good to see you. We were just talking earlier. Tetris for Dan there. Masy with an early headache. Masy's having to dig out of this. Meanwhile, Dan is building a nice lead. Already has about a 50,000 point lead for himself. Bit of a headache with these pieces for Masy. Nice, but great solve. 122 for Dan, goes up to 145. 86 for Masy. That is 60,000 point lead. That's Corian adjustment from Masy. $264 Dan, 204 Masy. And oh my gosh, a dirty Tetris down the left side for Masy, and gets the stack brought back down to a normal situation with minimal burns. Still a 60,000 point lead here for Dan. Oh, nice. Dan adjusting out of the key tuck. That was a really smart move. Good stacking. the flat J tuck in that situation is a really good move sometimes, but in that specific situation, it would have made the area to the right of the tuck a little less accommodating and stackable. So really only good as an adjustment to fit a specific piece that would fit there, and just didn't get that piece. 403 Dan 343. Hey, another 343. I just pointed that out earlier. That's the game studio that made a few of the Halo games. Was anyone here into SWAT in the Halo games? I think it's called Tactical Shooter now. SWAT was like the only game mode that I would play in Halo 4. It's so good. Such a fun game mode. Armstrong loved SWAT. Hell yeah, let's go. It's just so simple, you know? It's like the same reason I love NES Tetris. It's just simple and brutal. $4.99 Dan, 400 Masy. Dan's setting up some dirty Tetrises up high. For those who don't know what SWAT is, it's a game mode in Halo, a lot of the Halo games, where your shields are disabled, so you don't have as much health. Headshots are an insta-kill. And also you have maps disabled, so you have to just go by where you can visually see people. You don't have like a map indicator to show where people are shooting and stuff. It's brutal, it's fast. You can just run around with your gun and just headshot, 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 and kill like 3 people, or you can get instantly killed. It's like, it's the Halo equivalent of like quick draw, you know, fighting people in like just, you know, having to be really quick on the draw, and I don't know. There's something about it that is just so fun. It was the only game mode I'd ever play. Anyway, 566 Stan, 527 Masy. Similar line count, so 2 Tetris lead for Dan. Oh, nice, Dan, making a spot for that O on the left. Tourist, hello, good to see you. A spin there from Masy. A misdrop. Oh gosh, Masy's in some trouble. Hangs the L on the left. That's gonna do it. Dan will survive the sweep. GG. You did get one, Dan. All right, ready, Dan, ready, Masy. Let's get it going. Game number 4 is getting picked up from the floor, and we're gonna dust it off, and we're gonna play it in 4, 3, 2, 1, Tetris. That made sense, definitely. That was a thing that I said, definitely. Sure thing. I have a question for the programmers in chat. Kind of a weird question. The randomizer in Tetris the Grandmaster is kind of weird. In Tetris the Grandmaster, it remembers the last 4 pieces that it dealt you. And then what it does is it tries rolling for RNG, and if it gives you the same one of the same 4 pieces that it rolled recently, it just keeps re-rolling again and again and again to try to get a different piece. And if it doesn't get it, finally it'll finally, after 4 tries, it'll give you a repeat piece. So it's trying to avoid giving you repeats and give you some nice variety. So like if you got a bar in the last 4 pieces, you're less likely to get one for the next 4 pieces. Hey Torbith, thanks for the follow. Hi. My question is, thinking of it from a programming perspective. By the way, score update: 57,000 Dan, 99,000 for Masy. Masy's clean, Dan's in a dig. But the question is, those re-rolls feel really resource intensive and clumsy, and you don't have very good control over like the outcome. My question is, why not, rather than rolling from the whole pool of 7 pieces and then re-rolling if you get 4 out of 7 of those pieces, why not just calculate the most recent pieces you got and generate just a subset of 4 of those, and then maybe a 5th option, and then just like roll that smaller list of 5 options, and then if you hit the 5th option, then you roll the remaining pieces that you're trying to avoid, and you have an equal chance of each of those. Like, why doesn't it just do the, like, make a smaller, like, table of pieces to roll from? Why does it roll all 7 and then just re-roll? It seems like it's a lot more resource intensive, and you have less control over like the odds. Does that make sense? What I'm asking? Is anyone following? Like, could it be because doing a random for 7 pieces is easier than doing a random for 5 options, because it's like almost 8, and it's easier to work with numbers that are 8? Tetris for Dan there, 256. Dan, 294. Masy. Maybe Sky says maybe it's not a bottleneck. Maybe they just did it the lazy way. And then B-Kid saying, you know, what I've learned from a lot of old game code breakdown videos on YouTube is that the developers often just didn't program it in the best way, and sometimes it was in very much the wrong way. And Fizzy Cola Bottle says, well, in programming, it's easier. Oh no, Masy with the dig. Let me focus on this for a second. 343. Again, what? Another 343. That's definitely something magical happening, and not just that I'm noticing it because I'm primed to notice it. Oh, I'm gonna sneeze. Shoot! Oh, good lord. Bless me. I could have muted when I sneezed. I'm realizing that now. It did not occur to me to do that. Oh, Masy? Okay, gets a triple, cleans it up, and Tetris down the right. Simul Tetris, 404 Dan, 386 Masy. Same line count. Oh, goodness. Dan with about a 1 Tetris lead. Anyway, it's easier, says Physicola Bottles, to have a very generic function that you can loop rather than applying some kind of complex filter and doing a whole big thing. It's just quicker to program it that way. Free Xeno sneeze. Absolutely. You didn't have to pay for that. Oh, Dan. Terrible pieces piling up the right side. Oh, goodness. Okay, nice. Finding some burns. Oh, these pieces are so bad for Dan. What the heck? What on earth? Oh, Dan. This is so bad. What the heck? What are these S pieces? Dan! What is happening? Dan's about to transition. Pumpy pointing out, you know, people have played this game longer than the devs spent on TGM. Yeah, I guess that's true. It's certainly better developed than NES Tetris, at least. NES is a bit of a mess, code-wise. 477, Dan. 517, Masy. Dan's behind. He's got to win this game to stay in this. Otherwise, he falls out of the tournament into the dark void of this single elimination tournament. Great survival there for both. That is interesting, though. Yeah, like, I think when I was programming, I programmed a copy of Snake in Pico 8, and that's one thing that I discovered was like when you're trying to randomly generate a spot for the food to appear on the board. When you just try to say, okay, well, let's just roll some random tile on the field, but obviously the problem is that the snake is already on the field, so you have a chance of creating food where the snake is already, like having food overlap the snake. And that's fine, you can just have the snake walk off the food and then go back and eat the food, but it doesn't make sense. That's not how it should be. It should spawn anywhere where the snake isn't. So my thought was, okay, I will just re-roll again and again until we find a spot where the snake isn't. The problem with that is that as the snake gets longer and longer, there's fewer and fewer places on the field where the food can spawn. So as a result, because Pico 8 is a pretty limited program, it doesn't have much like computing power because it's meant to emulate a retro console. Quick score update, and then I will continue rambling about this. 730 Dan, 830 Masy. Masy's playing this really well here. Hey, Tetris Stanley here. Thanks for the follow. Oh, good lord. Masy's up so high. Okay, burns happening on the left side, and boom, Tetris down the right. 834 Dan, 871 Masy. Masy is playing the crap out of this. I think, you know, Masy knows that Dan has the kill screen advantage and probably wants to just build as much of a lead as possible. Damn, Masy is so fast. These left placements are crazy. One Tetris remaining for both. Masy with a one Tetris lead. We've hit kill screen now. Max out for Masy, 820. And we are off. Oh, Masy is already topping out here. I don't think anything else can happen. No, that's going to be it. Dan just has a short chase down. That lead just wasn't enough to threaten the roller here. Dan's got a chance. It's not free by any means, but yeah, there's a max out for Dan. Dan's having trouble with these left placements. The 5 taps are not looking amazing for Dan today. Some days they just like that. Another 1,000 points should do it. There it is. Dan completes the chase down. It takes us to a decider. GG. Anyway, as I was saying, the problem is the console's going to crash, right? It's just going to overload the program and make it crash because it just gets into a loop where it keeps checking, keeps failing. It just gets sort of... The food generator gets droughted. Give the target score. Did I not give the target score? I thought I did. Oh, goodness. I am sorry. Yeah, no, that's my bad. try to do so. Knee04, thanks for the follow. But yeah, like, no, it's possible I didn't give it. I don't know. Oh, dang. Yeah, your heart. Hey, Ivory, welcome in. But yeah, like, to solve that problem, all you do is you take the array of all the tiles on the field and you just create a smaller array that just contains all the tiles where the snake currently is not. So you just subtract the tiles where the snake is from the tiles on the playing field. And then you just generate a random tile from that sub list, and it's just that easy. And then it's like it's one randomization rather than a bunch. And that's where I got that idea of randomizing based on a sub table rather than anyway. Game number 5. Let's get this going. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Yeah, I gotta do more programming. It's so fun. I really like it. I just... Oh yeah, no account verification to chat on the second channel. Yeah, that's... Yeah, it's not. We're not like a partnered channel or anything, so we don't have to be as fancy as the main channel. It's a little more freewheeling over here. Like you can say swears on this channel. On your Ardu boy? What's an Ardu boy? Is it a little handheld console based on an Arduino? Yeah, Masy is one of the best keyboard tappers out there. Probably challenges Trap Zone in terms of skill. Yo, Angry Kermit following. Hi, Angry Kermit. Hope you get less angry soon. It's a small credit card-sized game console based on Arduino. Cool. Angry Kermit, why are you so angry? Who hurt you? We got 159, Dan, 142, Masy. Good question. Yeah, I thought so. That's why I asked it. Wouldn't have asked it if it was a bad question. Would have kept it to myself. Would have thought, nah, that's too dumb of a question. You don't want to buy Frosted Flakes. What? Oh, frick. It sounds like Twitch has decided to run some ads right now. Sorry. I want to, you know, whatchamacallit. I mean to run ads, like, during the break between matches, but no. That's not soon enough, you know. Twitch has advertisers to pay. Bongo-chan has ad block based. Bongo-chan, I do too, but it doesn't work on Twitch. I don't know why. Using Twitch ad block. Well, I had that, and then I think Chrome delisted it from the extensions list. It was weird. 264, Dan. 315, Masy. Hi, welcome back. I'm glad the ads have ended. Ooh, interesting tux here for Masy. That's cool. It worked out. We got 392 Dan, 454 Masy. Nice lead there for the Frenchman. Oh, looking for an Australian Vits? Very possibly. Maybe we just miscounted the... Ooh, nice solves here for Dan. The stack was looking weird. Now it's looking less weird. Still a little Makas, though. One Tetris to go for Masy. 519. The misdrops. Oh no, Masy! Masy was... Oh, was looking fine, and then the jazz music stopped for Masy. Oh goodness, and all of a sudden it's a short chase down for Dan. Dan, you need 520. 520,000. Oh, I'm sorry, Masy. Gosh, that sucks. You never wanna see that. Oh, dang. Well, we'll see if Dan completes this chase down. It's possible to choke. Looks like he's gonna just take the line out. Goodness knows he can afford to. Does not need to risk this. Masy saying bros lining out. Yeah, it's strategy, right? Oh, nice. Dan was eyeing a Tetris there for a second, but didn't want to sell for it, which is fair. Oh, Dan's Tetris ready. There's the Tetris. Boom, 501. One more Tetris will do, or a couple lines. Oh, nice adjustment there. That was cool. People clowning on Dan for lining out, and Sidnev replies, "Imagine winning using the optimal and safest way." Yep. And there it is. That's the dub for Dan. Manages to reverse sweep Masy. We'll go on to face whoever wins between Laser Monkey and Odin Logi. 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Just a reminder of the stakes here. This is a round 1 match. The winner goes on to face Dan Vandweller in round 2. And then that third match will be the last match of the day. And then we'll get y'all sent over somewhere else for a nice raid. And then I'll go and probably take a nap because I got my Classic Tetris League playoff against Cheese later, which is just kind of Monko Omega. Last time I was in Div 1, I had my playoff against Somalian Captain, who's a significantly easier opponent than Cheese. And I managed to choke that one too, so I'm not feeling too good about this one. but you know, I think it's important to be all right with yourself if you lose. You got to copium, you know. Can't take it too personally. Sidney says Somalia's pretty good. He could probably beat Cheese. That is true. But, you know, I think generally speaking, Cheese is kind of washed, says Sednev. Only kind of sure. Yeah, certainly has some troubles in comp now and then. But nonetheless, I'm more afraid of Cheese than Somalian. Like maybe the consistency isn't there, but Cheese is certainly still capable of some absurd stuff. 164 to 163, we're neck and neck, only separated by a single line, and the line difference actually tells that story, it looks like. Oh, maybe not. Looks like there have been different line clears, but yeah. Oh, Vitz, maybe? Yeah, fair. Lazer did not want a Vitz. I get, that's fair. That's fair, you know? I'm not sitting here screaming internally wishing Lazer would have Vitzed. Definitely. I am not malding about that even one little bit that I did not see a Vitz there. Sidnev says, oh yeah, I'm screaming internally and externally. Sidnev is just sitting at their computer screaming at the monitor. Um, 309 Lazer, 329 Odin. Odin now with a slight lead. Oh, he did a Vitz? I wasn't looking. I was busy bantering with Sidnev about it. Yeah, I did not see that. Okay, apparently there's a Vitz. Nice slanted Corian adjustment. That was good. Oh, and then a misdrop of the bar there. Oh, having some trouble, Lazer is with the execution here. A few misdrops, but he's getting cleaned up. Oh, there was a column 8 Vitz. Gotcha. That was him saying, nope, that was an L tuck, not a bar tuck. Yeah, fair. I didn't see it either way. If there was, I wouldn't know because I was talking to Sidnev in the chat instead of paying attention to the match. Speaking of the match, how about a score update, which I'm realizing I don't think I've done for a while. I'm sorry. 408 Lazer to 428 Odin, about a 1 Tetris lead. Both players getting droughted up kind of high. Lazer's getting some troublesome RNG. Okay, nice triple there. Really awkward pieces. Okay, able to get a Tetris. And another one. Nice. Both players will survive. Dan says, did you know Vitz stands for tuck? What? Sydney. Yeah. Oh no, Odin had a Vitz. Oh no. Okay, nice. There's the Vitz. Odin's my hero. Now I'm rooting for Odin to win this match. I'm kidding, of course. I'm not biased. That was satisfying. Nice Vitz. Sidney saying that was the worst Vitz I've ever seen. I don't know about that. I've seen worse. I've done worse. Yeah, but hey, Odin survived. That's all that matters. Lazer here with a 1 Tetris lead into transition. 548 to 45 now. Wow, there's no lead. It's neck and neck. Sky has double vitzed. Sky's just built different. I think I have as well. I know I've done a Buko spin adjustment, which is just absolutely fungal. What? Odin, no burns. Odin's going to top out at 576. Lazer has a Chasedown. It's not free. Awkward pieces here, but he's getting it burned down. Waiting on the bar. Lazer needs this Tetris. There it is. Lazer's going to take game number 1. GG. Oof. Okay, Pekamo. Yep. Pekamo. That is indeed a Vitz. Lazer did a Vitz. I missed it, and Sidnev missed it as well. Thank you for clipping that. I appreciate that. Rip. Yeah, no, fair. You know what? Lazer, now I'm rooting for you to win rather than Odin. All right, we have a ready hovering 8A. Okay, yeah, so move the first 2 digits up. 2. Yeah, Odin, so it's the first 2 digits. So you were on 9. No. 7, 9 originally. You go up to 8A. Yes. Yeah, I'm unbiased because now I'm rooting for both of you because both of you have vitzed. So it like wraps back around. There's a hover 3. Lazer's ready. Odin's ready. I pressed enter. 3, 2, 1. Tetris. I want to give you guys an idea of the future of Classic Tetris re-streaming. Note Laser Monkey's camera. It's a nice angle, and it's really high quality. It's a high quality camera. Odin's camera is like kind of blurry. The reason for this is because Lazer is using the updated Classic Tetris stencil, where your face cam is vertically oriented and takes up the entirety of the right side of the screen. This allows you to use all of the real estate on the stencil at your disposal, and you know, it doesn't really make sense to force a human's face cam, a human's oriented vertically, to be oriented horizontally. It wastes all the real estate off to the side of the camera. So this way you can just maximize the pixels, you know, just make it look really nice. Like, for me personally, when I have that set up, I actually physically turn my webcam sideways so it's in portrait orientation. And then I have to like rotate the actual camera source counterclockwise. And Dan replies, no, you know, I think people that have really dark horizontal hand cams have the best camera setups. Yeah, true. Tetris for Lazer. It's a 1 Tetris lead for Lazer Monkey. 185 to 166. Yeah, that's definitely the future of stencils. Yeah, it makes sense, right? Like, a human is a vertical creature. You are not a horizontal creature. You do not walk on all fours. You do not sit in a chair sideways. You're not laying down when you play. So why would you orient the camera vertically when you're trying to capture yourself and get yourself streamed? This looks better. Sidney says, I am horizontal, actually. I don't know how that works, but I'll take your word for it. Odin's a little closer now. 257 Lazer, 244 Odin. Sky says vertical eye tuck setup is better than vertical face cam setup. Do you mean that the other way around? Because vertical face cam setup is goated. Hey, Gumbastic, thanks for following Monthly Tetris 2 channel. Twitch Tetris channel. Tetris game channel. Tetris. 331 Lazer, 273 Odin. We have a lead that has changed. It's widened in favor of Laser Monkey. What is happening to my brain right now? I don't know. I do know. I'm very tired. Can we see a 3-4-3 again for Laser? No, I think he's going to get a Tetris and skip it. No, he skipped the 3-4-3. Oh, we weren't able to get another one. Oh, Odin suddenly digging. What the heck? Okay, dirty Tetris. Beautiful. Odin sitting up on the left side. Flora, CRL, hey. Thank you for the follow. Yeah, people are spamming follows today. Much appreciated. Okay, Lazer now is in a dig as well. Odin's clean. This is Odin's chance. Odin actually takes the lead here. Gumbastic says, glad to be here. Love me some Tetris, and the guys competing in these brackets play with high speed and skill. Yeah, it's monstrous what these folks can do. Oh, Odin, beautiful, and gets the bar for the Vits. That's a delayed Vits for you from Odin. Personally, I'm sorry, I love Vits. I think it's a pretty damn bad move, except in very specific instances. But what I love about the Vits is you're showing that you're not try-harding, you know? That you have substance, or not that you're more than just an NES Tetris player. Like, it's just something about the Vits that is just so flagrant, and it's like art. It's an expression of self. It's amazing. It's like giving your college dissertation with beat poetry. You know, it's that vibe. It's like anti-establishment, you know? That's what the Vits is. It's rebellion. It's anarchism, really. 563 transition for Lazer, 580 for Odin here, but a little ahead in lines, so pretty damn close to pace. We're about neck and neck. Nice. Okay, Lazer weathering some awkward RNG, gets a Tetris. Oh, Gauntlet starts in 2 minutes. Oh no, Sydney. Yeah, you better go do that. Good luck. Bye, Sydney. Thanks for hanging out. 626 Lazer, 718 for Odin. Nice lead there for the Icelandic person. What do you call someone from Iceland? Anyone know what you call an Iceland person? I don't know. Oh, misdrop there for Lazer. This could solve with some nice pieces. Oh, but he's not getting them. I'm gonna have to burn off the top. Icelandic. Well, yeah, like, so Icelandic is the adjective, right? But is Icelandic also a noun, Gumbastic? You would say Icelandic as the noun? Someone from Iceland is an Icelandic? Is that what you're saying? Well, you come back, but the way you're wording that is confusing because it makes me sound like you're saying, okay, okay, Odin's in a bit of a burn. Yeah, that's what I'm asking. Like, I know someone from Iceland is Icelandic, but what, like, oh gosh, Odin, okay, bailed with a center well dirty Tetris, but I don't think he's getting anything else here. 693 Lazer, 835 top out for Odin. Icelander, says Odin. Okay, thank you. Oh gosh, Lazer has a hell of a chase down. Needs 836. Oh, cheers. Yeah, perhaps. 774, about 70,000 points to go. One Tetris and maybe a few lines should do it. There it is. There's the Tetris. There's game number 2 for Philip Lewicki. And GG. Oh yeah, the next seed will be 9B. There's the hover 3. There's the ready. Let's get this going. This is game number 3. Lazer could sweep. 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Haha, nice bits, Lazer. That was good. That was really nice. Oh no, Odin! What? Wait, wait, wait. No. Uh. Odin says, I'm just gonna say, and then proceeds to say, So. Let's get some ums in chat. Can we get any ums in chat? Any ummers? Give me some, hit me with some ums in the chat. Lazer, you're good. You've just swept. Oh no, Odin. Yeah, I don't think you did. I didn't notice if you did. I think you're good. Yeah, you're gaming, Lazer. You're good. In 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Oh, nice adjustment, Dan. That was spicy. I like that. Dan, I've actually met both of these players in person. I interacted with Lazer in passing at CTWC. But Dan, on the last day, actually the day after CTWC, he was staying in Portland another day, and I, and Kibby Bite, the three of us went out to have a nice little dinner. We didn't really eat all that much because we were all just tired and uh, not particularly hungry, so we just, like, I had a salad, and they got some Cajun tots at the McMinimans, and we just hung out and talked. It was lovely. Got to learn some British slang. Good time there. Dan is a very nice fella. Tetris for Lazer there. 80,000 Dan. 138,000 Lazer. Odin forgot Dan was like 30. Well, 22, but still. Or 23 maybe. Lazer, oh, this is dicey. Okay, nice double there. That was good. Oh, terrible Z piece. No, we're good for it. Lazer's got a dig, and it's not an easy one. Nice, great move with the bar. That was clutch. That was an easy move to misdrop. Like, Lazer had to go fast with that bar, but also only go 3 taps. Really easy to overshoot or undershoot. Like, you can't just spam 5 tap and slam against the wall and, like, risk a 6 tap. You have to hit exactly the right number of rolls. Very tricky movement there. 197 Dan, 164 Lazer. Okay, Odin. Have a good one. Thank you for hanging out. GG's today. Sorry about that last game. That was definitely not how you wanted to go, to say the least. Lazer's getting droughted. I guess both players are getting droughted, but Dan's a little lower. Can weather it more. Nice Corian adjustment for Lazer. That was good. Lazer going pew-pew with the pieces here. Gunning some things. The misdrop there. Oh, Lazer will miss the spin on that J. Ooh, nice. I like that flat burn with the bar. Adjusting for the L. That was next. That was spicy. Oh, Lazer's in another dig here. It'll only allow Dan to widen this lead. Dan's also 8 lines back. 361 to 254. So 100,000 point lead for the Brit. Oh, a misdrop there from Lazer. Dan's looking quite dangerous here. 524, clean stack. Scores of Tetris goes up to 547. Lazer at 404 with a dirty stack and about 4 extra lines on the line counter. So Dan is making game number 1 really hard for Lazer. And this time, Lazer does not have the kill screen advantage. I think Lazer has better kill screen accolades than Dan. We would expect him to probably score more points on average post, but nonetheless, it's just not free. Dan with this nearly 200,000 point lead over Lazer. If you can just keep this clean and keep scoring, there won't be a whole lot Lazer can do. Oh, Dan with the misdrop on the left. Looks like he did not rotate that Z in time. Yo! Who else other than the main channel, Monthly Tetris, rating with a party of 44. GG's. Well, tell us, Monthly, if you don't mind spoiling, how did that stream go? Who won? $704 Dan, 572 Lazer. Saint won. GG. Well played, Saint. Oh, wait. That might be in the YouTube upload. I hope I didn't spoil that for anyone. Hi, YouTube. How you doing? You all should follow Monthly Tetris on Twitch, and also Monthly Tetris 2. That's our backup channel that we use whenever there's overflow on the main channel, or just for some smaller matches with less big-name players that you might have not heard of. It's a cool little channel. Vlatine, thank you for the follow. Oh, Lazer's up high here. Okay, gonna score a Tetris. 827 Dan, 702 for Lazer here. Dan's scoring has slowed down a little bit due to some misdrops. Lazer's slowly clawing back into this. It's no longer a 200,000 point lead, but it's still close. It's still looking pretty bad here. Lazer's waiting for a J to tuck. There's the J. We'll take a burn, keep stacking, and boom, 777 versus 898. Dan is pretty good for a 1.1 if he can just clean this up, but he keeps getting bad pieces and misdropping here and there. Really slowing down his scoring potential here. Still 160,000 point lead though, and even a bit behind in lines, so you know, Dan's certainly gaming here, but you know, it's just not able to widen this lead like you would like. Well, Dan certainly beat the seed score, and okay, Lazer is now off on the kill screen, scoring Tetrises. Now remember, just as a reminder, this is not free for line out. We have a level 39 halt line cap. That means when you hit 39, you put the controller down. No more scoring. No more lines that you can score there. So it's an arms race. Both players need to score, and both players are scoring Tetrises. 1,082,000 for Dan. 1,030,000 for Lazer, and both players are digging here. Lazer misdrops on the left, and nothing else can happen. He's going to top out, and Dan with a 1.1 million will take game number 1. Welcome to mulling this if you would like, Dan. Let's see what you can do here with the line cap. Quist, yes, it is same piece sets. You did indeed beat Seed by a good 200,000 points. GG. True. Yeah, you will both beat it. Easy shit. Wallbant says, hey, solve a cube, Lazer. True. Oh, Wallbant in the chat is another world-class speed cuber. As well as a speed YouTuber. A cube tuber. YouTuber. That's the one. All right, we have readies from both players. Game number 2 coming at you in 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Game number 2 coming down the flu. Merry Christmas to you. Let's hope it's not a snooze. That was a slant rhyme. I'm ashamed. True, yeah. Danny the seed will eventually be D4, D44, which is easy. Easy to hit for these amazing players. I think Dan's PB is 1 point. Is either 1.4 or 1.5. It might be 1.5. And Lazer's PB I think is like 2 million or something. 1.57 says Saint, yeah. Nice, good cleanup from Dan. Not going for the center well, just putting the bar down in there. 78,000 to 57,000. Lazer's a little behind and a little ahead in lines. The event says rollover is the new 1.3. In my mind, it's almost like the new max out. Like it's this kind of, not because it's like an equivalent achievement, because it is like way harder than a max out. Even if you're a roller, like correcting for that, it's still like way harder. But it's kind of the new max out in the sense that it's this arbitrary hardware limitation, or the arbitrary like code limitation that creates this barrier in score that has a kind of mystique to it. Pumpy says 2 million before 39 is the new 2 million before 39. What? Right, Michaela says it's the new overall goal that people want to get. Oh, Lazer with some indecision, a few misdrops here. Needs like a J piece or an L piece. An L piece would clean this up nicely. Yep, nice, good L placement. It's a bit of a gamble, but if you can get it, there you go. It cleans up perfectly in a way that no other piece combination could. Only took 3 burns. $287. Dan, who set up a dirty Tetris. And getting terrible pieces. Okay, there's a bar. $314 Dan, $256 Lazer. Dan is still mired in this dig. Double flip. Oh no. Or I think a triple flip actually. Good cleanup. Dan unflappable as always. Facial expression not changing here. Just focused in his lane. Flourishing. Unbothered. I will not say the other adjective from that copy pasta. Dan still digging, looking to maybe get set up on the left side, not even getting pieces for that. Oh gosh. And Lazer now is well in the lead, has about an 80,000 point lead at the same line count. Dan, oh, couldn't get that Tetris. Just had to settle for a double. But now he's clean, back to her right well. Ready to start actually scoring. And there it is. Boom. Tetris down the right side. And another one. 397, Dan. 477, Lazer. Playing with a DanV well. True, Zembro. Hello, also. Welcome in. Good to see you. Hey, no JP, thank you for following Monthly Tetris. That is much appreciated. Oh, I like that adjustment for Lazer. That was good. Make the spot for the long bar. 508 Dan, 624 Lazer. $676 Dan, 748 Lazer. Nice tucks here. Both players clean. Playing really well. Lazer's on pretty uncomfortably good pace. Lazer getting weird pieces. Let's see if he can solve this. He needs a T, might not get it. Yeah, just gonna have to burn. Okay, Lazer's gonna lose some pace here. It has a really ugly dig up here at the top. Okay, nice. Beautiful, and boom. Tetris for Lazer Monkey, great dig. Pretty much minimum burns needed for that. That was really efficient. $825 Dan, $893 Lazer. And Dan's also a level ahead. So Lazer's certainly in the advantage position. Certainly has the advantage. Yes, that's what I meant to say. I'm really awake. I'm aware. I'm not even sleepy. I'm definitely not going to go collapse on my bed and take like a deep nap for like an hour before my match against Cheese. At all. Not even a little bit. That's just not going to happen because I'm very awake. And the coffee I'm drinking is definitely enough to keep me awake. Dan, nice bar there to burn that down. We've hit kill screen now. 914 for Dan. Max out for Lazer. Dan's about 100k back. And it keeps piling up higher and higher. Oh no, this is not looking good for Dan. It's diggable, but it's not easy. That T was not ideal. Oh no, hangs the bar on the right. That's it. Oh, that's all he could do. And Lazer with 1,029,000 is good for game number 2. So Lazer did beat the seed. Dan did not beat the seed this time. Got 100,000 off from that. Lazer is probably looking to mullen this. Oh, getting droughted, not getting the bar. There it is. Boom. 1.1. And that's all he's going to have. Oh, did I not say that you won already? I think I did. Okay, yep. So you need a 1.12 to beat the seed this time. It's a B24 now. Right, ready for both players. Easy, says Dan. Let's get it going. Game number 3. Lazer has taken that other game. I'll put the heart after we count down. 3, 2, 1, Tetris. There it is. Okay, the bot's hung up on Tetris. Oh, good lord. Both players droughted out of the gate. Dan's able to score a Tetris, and Lazer finally gets a Tetris as well. And another one. I have frozen streams for both. I think that was my internet. I'm sorry about that. We might be a little behind on the streams. I'll give them a refresh after this game if I remember. I think that probably put me a little back on their streams. $171 Dan, 147 Lazer. Good 2 Tetris lead there. Oh wow, Lazer's up high. Manages to get a bar over. Athletic Tetris there. Jinx in the chat saying, let's go Dan. Rooting on Daniel. Rooting on the Nevada Weller. Oh no, I broke my leg in the Nevada well. Where should I go for emergency treatment? You should go to the Nevada well ER. Sorry. I'm sorry. Why am I laughing at that? 257 Dan, 289 Lazer Monkey. Oh, we're frozen again. Is that my OBS kept transmitting through that? There was no dropped frames. That's weird. Don't know what's going on there. $315 for Dan, $363 for Lazer. Hey, G-Force, good to see you. Oh, Dan, that was a spicy adjustment from Dan. It wasn't ideal because it sponged up an L that probably would have been better for the dependency, but I like it. It was good. Okay, yeah, fair enough, filling up the bar dependency. I like that move. Awkward pieces here for Dan. The stack is not ideal. Nice. Finding good burns, though. Oh, and then a square buries things further. Nice, good combo with the J and the L. And Dan's out of it and has a Tetris set up here. We'll score it, and then one final trim of the T, and he's clean. 416 Dan, 505 Lazer. So leading by a good 80,000 points. Okay, Lazer, wow, this stack is spicy, but no problem for Lazer. Walks a bar right over that high spire on the right. Brings the stack down, and it's like nothing ever happened there. Oh, nice, the untuck for Dan. Beautiful burn there, really smart play. Love that move. 564, Dan, 580, Lazer. $645 Dan, 683 Lazer. Okay, Lazer finding some burns here. We've got 713 Dan, 777 for Lazer. I think this is the second time he's had 777 during this stream today. Lazer's a little bit blessed. Go to the casino after this, make a mint. Dan is in some trouble. Okay, he's gonna score. Managed to survive some weird RNG. 800 flat for Dan. 859 for Lazer. Hits kill screen at 898. Dan has one more Tetris available before kill screen. Sets up in column 8 here. Going all in. Finally gets a bar. Gets another bar. 874. And suddenly Dan doesn't seem that far away from Lazer. Okay, both players down stacking a little bit here. Got 882 Dan, 919 Lazer. Lazer is getting this down stacked. He's clean again. Set up for a Tetris. Waiting on the bar. Spamming left. The bar's not coming. Lazer's gonna top out. Didn't even get anything to burn. 900 flat. Dan, you need 927. You need about 25,000 more points here. Okay, so for the left, nice. Oh no, I think Dan thought that would burn and it didn't, and he's not gonna make the chase down. Lazer goes up 2-1. Hey Cobra, welcome in. If Dan wins this, Pumpy has to edit 2 brackets. What? Oofers. Yeah, this is a good match. Pretty spicy. Dan has 0 mental. I feel you. I gotta get a nap after this, so I'll have some like spare mental energy for the cheese match. Oh, I see what you're saying, Pumpy. Dan saying, I have 0 mental. Jinx says, you know what? Dan's playing is absolutely mental. Yeah, I mean, Dan's cracked for sure. Kind of cracked in the sticks. FC, the cheese match is on the Classic Tetris League Twitch channel at 6 p.m. Pacific, which I think is 1 a.m. UTC. Nope, it's 2 a.m. UTC. Richard Wolf, hey, thanks for the raid. We're ready for game number 4. Let's count this down from 4. 4, 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Excuse me. I wonder how my CPU is doing right now. Oh, Dan. Dan? What is happening? Oh no! No, Dan! No way! Dan with the 11K top out. Well, it's not a sweep this time, but it was close to it, and the bracket winner is none other than Lazer Monkey. Beat Odin 3-0, beat Dan 3-1. Both sets involved a narrow few thousand point missed chase down on kill screen. And then an early Tetris-less top out in the final game. And Lazer got 7-7-7 in the one set, 7-7-7 in this set. It's true. Lazer's completely blessed. Lazer should definitely go and cube after this. We'll probably get like OLL and PLL skip. Yeah, no, Lazer, you're good. You are a dunzo. You have just won. I think Lazer wants to see if he can dig out of this. Okay, there's a bar. Boom, there's a dirty Tetris. Where are the bars for Lazer? No, Lazer's RNG is not as blessed as the matches have been. That seed was AIDS, true. TCY and Fush and Lazer. Yeah, Aaron and Wallband as well. I think it's like a 5-second PB or something. What a suffer for Lazer. Lazer, I don't know if maybe you think that you haven't won because you've won. I think you know that. I just want to make sure. Because it is true. You've won the bracket. GG. Yeah, I'm sorry. I don't know if I communicated that clearly enough. My mic is muted. It is not muted, Wallband. Not that I know of. You know you won. Okay, okay, gotcha. I wasn't sure. I just wanted to make sure. GG's, your bracket winner is this kid right here, Lazer Zero Monkey, with all the capitals in like weird places.
Hey everybody, this is your old pal Vandweller, host of Classic Tetris Monthly. If you like this video, hit thumbs up. If you want to see more videos like it, please subscribe and bang that notification bell. And follow us on Twitch at twitch.tv/monthlytetris. Thank you, and have a nice day.